But I know that there's more for you, more for us. Swimming in you, hey, little mama. Said I'm gonna take everything you do. Just gonna look out there. Hey, yeah, yeah. I feel like taking a dip in your pool. Relax a bit, you know what I mean? Sip on a little Patron. You know what I mean? Swimming in you. Swimming in you. Swimming in you.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What's going on? Hold on. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What's going on? I told y'all I was going to deliver some of the hottest bodyguards and people across the world, y'all. I told y'all what I was going to do. So I heard some things going on, and I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. I went and placed a call to my bro. So y'all see him behind me. You know, I got a chance to, but I ain't going to tell everything, but I'm just going to let him tell some things. Y'all go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit that like button, because he's going to bring you knowledge. He's going to bring you knowledge of what's been going on. I'm telling you, I'm about to bring my bro on. But before I bring him on, I mean, he guarded some of the biggest, best celebrities that y'all listen to right now. Like this guy right here, man. You know what I mean? This guy right here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. I'm going to do it like this because Jumbo ain't. But I mean, I'm going to do it like this. He's here. He's here.
Damn.
I took it off. Matter of fact, I took it off. But I'm going to play a song of one of the guys that he guarded. And it goes a little something like this. What if I broke monogamous agreement? What if I told you I lied but didn't mean it? What if my mistake had the potential to break? What up, Toy? What if I confessed it and though she didn't mean nothing, since you're happy, you're thinking of leaving. What if I suppressed it and later on and never messed with another? Is it cool for me to smother fights? You see Jumbo driving. That's how you do it, friends, brothers.
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. Yeah, so we got Jumbo. We got Big Jumbo on the joint. I had to cut that off a little bit. But I'm gonna say this, man. I know he ain't freeze up. His connection froze. Jumbo. See, driving through them driving through them trees. He might be going to a job now. Hold on, but I'm gonna continue playing life until he come back. Hold on.
There we go, baby.
There you go. So in his bodyguard series, I'm gonna stop it real quick because he here, and you know his connection be playing Marco Polo. But he will be. See, told you, he will be accepting questions. So if you're an artist that's trying to get your stuff out there, he'll be able to tell you how everything. Also, Dana J. Do not say we gonna do something and don't do it. I told y'all I'm gonna have the man, that bodyguard, the man here, and it's gonna be like this every other day. I'm gonna have a different person here. But Jumbo here, I'm gonna let him talk a little bit, you know, because I can talk all day, and then we gonna get into some questions. And then yeah, so y'all get y'all questions ready first, and then let's jump into it. Jumbo, take it away, bro.
What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? I mean, a lot of people think, knowing security is something to play with. You got to realize that sometimes you're not just protecting the person, you protecting your life also. And a lot of people just want to jump into security and think it's just about the quick dollar, and it's not, because you got to realize if you're doing security at a club and the promoter's not paying you that much or paying you what you're worth, who's going to pay your doctor bill if you're going to get hurt? So you got
Right.
to pay the promoters. The promoters, they got to understand too. If you're accepting that job, they got to pay like they weigh, because the promoter, at the end of the day, the promoter is making the money from the door and the bar. And it goes the same thing with an artist. Some of these artists, I understand, don't have it like that. They upcoming. Some of them upcoming. Some of them that's established, but they still cheap. You understand what I'm saying? So you
Right.
got to pay what you weigh. And if you want quality security, you have to pay for that. And that's what I try to explain to some of these promoters, because
Hold on, y'all. His
don't
connection.
want to pay you. Some of these promoters only want to pay you $40 and $60 a night, even if it's
Right.
only for 4 hours.
Right.
And them 4
So
hours, that could cost you your life.
so question. And for people that think that what you do, armed security and personal bodyguard work, people think that that's just a lackadaisical job. That's just a fly by night job. Anybody can do that. Can you give some detail
Nah,
on?
not in.
Can you give some detail on what it's really like, and like the qualifications and you gotta have, and to actually travel state to state with these people?
I mean, it depends on the artist and how many. It depends on the artist, actually. Sometimes, like me, I choose my jobs because sometimes I want to deal with knuckleheads. Sometimes I don't. I'm
Right.
getting too old to where I want to deal with knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes, mostly, it don't be the artist. It be their entourage.
Right.
So and the credentials you really, really need. I have several people come up to me, asking me, bro, can I get a job? Can I get a job? Can I do? But when I tell you what you need to do to certify to get a job and go about it right way, people don't want to take the initiative. They don't want to advance. They don't want to, they just think.
Hold on. Let's get them likes up, y'all. I hate when he drives through these little country towns. He know I'm about to start clowning though. But in the meantime, what up, Dream Team? What's going on? Hold on. Get that connection, boy. Boy, you got that Obama phone, boy. You make too much money to have an Obama phone, boy. Ugh. Now watch it. Boy, you make too
There
much
we go.
money to have an Obama phone, boy.
Nah, I'm on Austell Road, so I don't know why it's acting like that.
Oh, you want Austell?
Yeah,
But
so I don't know.
a question. How, I mean, name some of the people that you was actually able to bodyguard, but you had the luxury of bodyguarding.
I mean, I did, Waka Flocka from the beginning. I did Monica. I had the chance to meet Kevin Gates. There's a lot. Coco Kiss, Cyree the Kid, and to this day I'm with him,
The big
on a
boy,
normal.
the
Yeah, I'm
big
with
boy
him
in life.
and Pacquiao,
Okay.
and I'm with Cyree on a normal. That's like family. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what about life?
Life, yeah. I did life, I did Jaheim. Life is really
Is your phone breaking up? Your phone breaking up. Your phone breaking
cool
up.
dude.
Are your
Very,
phone?
very
Are your
I
phone broke
don't
up?
know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this phone, man.
What do you say? Life is a
But
cool dude.
yeah, life is definitely he down to earth, you know. But Monica, she's really down to earth. Monica, you know. I did Brandy before, Keisha Cole. Um, but who really want to work with is Mary J.
But that's who you want to go to now.
Yeah, I want to deal with Mary J.
So I need to maybe I need to call Kip and because Kip got that detail. So maybe I need to call Kip and have Kip and you talk about that detail.
Yeah, most definitely, because I mean it's to the point to where now me running my own company, my own security company,
Right.
I got to get guys that I can rely on and trust in, even if I'm not like there in the area. I could trust them. If I'm on another detail, I could trust them, or somebody
Right.
to run my company for as a supervisor. If hey, I feel like I don't want to work no more, and I can get this guy to run my company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
they gotta be. Most of my guys gotta be right, you know. And also, I just had two of my coworkers just pass away of
Yeah.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And,
I lost
and
two of
we
my
had
team.
and we had some brethrens, pass away.
Yeah, most definitely.
I, I don't know, man. Man, that coronavirus is crazy. Come on, man. If y'all want to know who he is, Big Jumbo is here. Big Jumbo is here. One of the best bodyguards out on the market right now. Hey Faces and Beyond, one of the best. Hey Tasia, one of the best bodyguards on the market. He having problems driving up Austell Road, But we trying to get this interview in. Your phone.
Take
There you
There
go.
we go. There we go, Dana.
All right.
If they got any questions, they can ask questions. They can ask me, whatever.
I'm gonna kick off the questions because people think that some folks be like, "Oh, Dana just reached out and see if he can, make a friend with him." Let's give some background. Let's give some background because people just don't know. But some folks be like, "Oh, Dana just be popping up and jumping in entourages and stuff like that." Let's start there first. If
Okay.
you have a detail and you and your team is detailing a high profile artist, y'all not just gonna let anybody just jump in a picture with y'all, are y'all?
No.
How close is too close of a person to get within grips of y'all versus them getting in grips of the artist?
Too close to me. because you know I take it serious, bro. I take it serious because it's just like I have to tell my artist, one of my clients, Sorry, you know what I'm saying? Most of his fan base is women.
Right.
So even a woman could get to you and do harm to you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
like he liked to touch his crowd. Like when he performed, he liked to jump in the crowd. He liked to get in, you know, good with his in it with his fans. And I don't mind that. But I want him to always be mindful that even when you greeting your fans could say, well, oh, I like you, I like this, I like that, but still hate on you and try to do something to you at the same time.
Right.
And I'd rather for him, like I used to tell him, I'd rather for them to go through me first than you reach out and grab their hand.
Right.
I understand you want to be involved with your fans, but it's a limit because who's to say that person might reach and grab your hand and cut your wrist?
That part. Yep. And
So
right.
I be particular about. I'm always on point. I don't smoke. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't party with my clients. So I'm always on point.
So question. All right. Cause I'm gonna start the questions off until they start, you know, putting questions in. Y'all go ahead and put questions in. Question. What was your first oh Lord, I shouldn't even ask this, but what was your first observation of me when you first met me?
But see, you different because when I first met you, you already knew some of my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From Baltimore.
Right.
So, and then, I mean, when I got to know you, you was cool. You to the day, you cool. You fit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And come on, we played ball together. and, and I mean, I like people, but I don't like people to a certain extent.
Right.
And it was different with you because we clicked from day one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, what was your observation of me on the field? Was am I a total different person on the field versus when I'm chilling, or what? Because I know some
Yeah.
people say I'm an asshole on the field. So I mean,
you're supposed to be. That's your
right.
job.
Right.
But you can't always judge each book by its cover. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Being off the field, you saw a whole different personality, bro.
Right.
I mean, because, like I said, I know you down to earth. People that don't know you might not think that. They think you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? People might think I'm an asshole. But who's to say? They judge God.
You're right. You're right.
And what he do? He died for them.
You're right. You're right. So I got a question. Chris Terry said, Dana, asked Jumbo if he got time to listen to some new music today that I just dropped last night on my YouTube channel. It's called Rated R. Let me give you a backstory. Chris Terry is one of the up and coming artists. He got some stuff that he did with Bone Thugs and Harmony and everything. So
Okay. I mean, I got time. I got time. Like I said, people. I'm in the industry, but you know what I'm saying. And I know people. I deal with people all the time, and you know what I'm saying. But I could give your music to people, but at the time, people want simplicity. They don't want people to just say, well, just because he know an artist, he could give my music to an artist and expect for this artist to listen to it. And that's how a lot of artists think. Artists don't think like a normal person. Artists gonna think, well, they think I made it, so they think I could put them on by just one song or by me just listening to them. And that's how artists think. But I mean, they could forward it to my email or whatever. You know, I could drop my email. They could forward it to the email. I listen to it. If I think it's hot, I can hit them back. I tell them what they need to do and everything else.
All right. So I know you probably get asked this question a lot, but you know my guy jammed up right now. So I'm gonna ask you this: being in the industry.
Oh, not to cut you off, D. I know who you talking about, and yeah, I did security for Casanova. You know, one time, a
I'm
cool
about to
dude.
go there.
He a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew who you was going with.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about Casanova first, and the second one is about Kelly. Man, get off of Arcel Road, man. Now, the first
Kelly,
person,
R. Kelly,
huh?
R. Kelly, that's my guy.
So let me ask you this: with all the stuff that we have seen, and I ain't want to put it out there like that, but all the stuff that we have seen, and we all know that Rob don't chase nobody. So let me ask you this: so, the way this is unfolding on Robert, do you think it's bullshit, or do you think it's setting up for a big agenda and to come after all men of color but that have influence?
Both. Because, I mean, the man paid his dues. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Leave him alone. I mean, there's nothing more y'all can do to this man to hurt this man.
Except for kill him.
You know what I'm saying? Just leave him alone. Leave him alone.
So I've been saying it for a while. I said if Robert was to wake up and go tell his lawyers that he don't want his masters in his music, he will walk free. Do you believe that this is totally about his music and masters and catalog?
No.
Oh, you don't? Ooh.
Nah. I mean, because I don't think he should give them up.
No, what I'm saying is,
For what?
if he was to say that he just want to give it up, would they allow him to walk free, or do you think they're gonna still mess with him?
They still gonna mess with him because it's not. They trying to make an example like they did Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? He's black. He's an entertainer. He got money. I mean, they gonna try to make an example. That's how these folks is. A lot of people don't realize money controls the government.
Right.
And the government controls the money.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's vice versa. So either you gonna have to pay, but you still gonna deal with the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Because they showing you that these young black men out here, money can't just buy you freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what they trying to make it as. These politicians out here, you really think they care about you? No. That's just like that lady Kelly, the owner of the Atlanta Dream.
Right.
They say she the richest woman. Okay, you the richest woman because you already had that money. You know what I'm saying? And then they said she's working to help the rich. But what are you doing in the poor community? What are you doing in the middle class community? You're not doing nothing. You're not helping blacks. You're not helping nobody.
Right. So
we gotta help ourselves.
So with them doing what they did to Robert, it's pretty much a signal being sent like, yo, you got too strong and you ain't do what we wanted you to do.
That's right. That's right. They against him because, first of all, his music is explicit. And they feel that he's coaching these girls into doing what they don't want to do. To me, a person got their own mind. Yeah, a grown person, you can lead a cow. You can lead a cow to the water, but you can't make them drink it, dog.
Right. Okay.
You understand? And to me, they messing with this man. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
It's crazy, but you said that because before this R. Kelly hit, they was messing with Aaron Hall the same way.
Yeah. Then again, look at his color.
Yeah.
Look at his color. You know what I'm saying? Look at his music.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So because his music is explicit, and you said that they feel like he's coaching, that that part of it makes sense, because now it's like we gonna make him catch the man act, because even though he's not touching these women, we got them to say that he is. So therefore, even if he's not, his music is touching him. So basically what they're trying to do, and it makes sense, what they're trying to do is say he only traveled the world to mess with underage women, but even though he can't get them personally, he's getting them through music.
Yes. Because like I said, I've been in the industry, I've been doing this bodyguard stuff over 15, 20 years. And I done seen a whole lot, bro. And it's like these women out here, these young girls out here, they thrive off being starstruck.
Facts.
So of course these young artists out here is gonna take it overboard, because they say, well, hey, she's 16, she's 17, she legal. She 18, she 19, she legal. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's wrong for a grown man to prey on a younger girl like that. Yes. I don't condone that. No, I don't. Because I got young daughters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, if she's 19 or 20 and it's consensual, hey, that's her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That man probably don't have nothing to do with it.
So I'm lost, because they trying to put a cap on men messing with women or young females. But I'm gonna go here. When Hugh Hefner had Brooke Shields at 10 years old naked on the front of the magazine, Playboy magazine, nobody said nothing. But because Robert have,
you want to know why?
Why? Oh, color.
Because of the money.
Yeah, that's true. And Robert have underage, but I'm not gonna say underage because that's wrong. He have young females, not underage, young females, 19, 20, but they love him. They went after him. So why is he wrong? So why is he wrong? Because he's being preyed upon. That's not fair to us men.
Because he's black. He's black. And he's young.
And my thing is, also, I believe it, like you said, it definitely got something to do with his music, but it also the fact that he can keep reinventing himself.
Yeah.
And the music industry have never seen that before.
Yep. And a lot of people like that's dealing with contracts. A lot of people don't realize in a music contract it could be altered. You know what I'm saying? Contracts can be altered from pages 1 to 9, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people don't know that.
Whoa! Even if it's signed off already?
Yes. And I'm not gonna get into that because, like, I did security for.
We'll talk about that and behind off the record.
Yeah.
But damn, you just shocked me right there.
Yeah, it could be altered. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people they like to go independent.
Wow.
A
So
lot of people like look at Master P. Look at Master P. He was independent for a long time
Master
because he
P
know how
told,
the industry works.
Master P told everybody the biggest thing you can do for yourself is not sign that contract.
That's right, and he was being real.
And it's weird because the young lady from BAPS that just died, her last interview, she said that, and mysteriously she died. But she was in perfect, she was in perfect health. But then mysteriously she died.
Yeah, and then and a lot of things, man. The music industry is, you know, I'll say this. It happened to do with the, you know, Illuminati.
Yeah. Those guys.
And yeah, so I mean, people pay their dues. They sell their souls. I can't sell my soul. I'm not. I believe in God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean,
Georgia girl said, "How long you been bodyguarding in security?"
Over 20 years. 20 years.
What's some of the biggest artists that you had the chance to work with?
Monica, like I said, Waka Flocka, Gucci Man a couple of times, Kevin Gates, Life, Jaheim,
Look,
Jagged Edge.
Yeah, that was that was the joint right there. But Jaheim, I mean, let's talk about Jaja for a second, because this new Jaheim, I'm not understanding. Because when I met him, he was old, roughneck, Durango boots, blue jeans, just chilling type Jaheim. Now this Jaheim, I don't know who the hell this is.
He was some thugs.
I don't know. This nigga said, "Hell with the industry. I'm driving Uber." I'm like, yo, wait a minute.
I mean, sometimes when you got money, man, you play broke. That's how you get richer. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
If sometimes the best word is no. That's the best word. That could become your favorite word.
Question, Jumbo. Somebody said, "Have you ever bodyguard for Darrell, aka Tank?"
Yes.
do you do you care to elaborate on that? Because I'm not.
Now, which thing they talking about?
They talking about maybe I deserve for you to Darrell.
Yeah. Well, I did security for Tank because I also was working for DTLR.
Right.
And when their album came out, they came and had a signing, and I had the chance to meet him, Genuine, and Tyrese. So that was a great
album came out.
Yeah. And then recently, I just ran into Tank at a strip club I was doing security at, and I was with an artist. Matter of fact, I was with Life.
Yeah, you with Life that day.
Yeah, and Tank and Life had to be at the strip club or whatever, and we popped it up or whatever. So it's something might happen in the future. Might do business again.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to, I don't want to spoil it because they be like, "Dang, they don't know nothing." I be like, "Fuck it, I don't know nothing." That I keep the shit to myself, and then when I'm there, they be like, "They not." I try to tell y'all, I'm waiting for this new Ghetto Choir album. That's gonna be the craziest album I ever heard. The Tank, Genuine, Tyrese, and Life with Jamie Foxx. This shit is gonna be bananas, bro.
Yeah. And that's who I want to actually work with too, Jamie.
Man, Jamie was cool, man. I actually did 3 weeks with Jamie. Cool as hell.
Okay.
Fun as hell.
Okay.
Crazy as hell. Here, Jamie a prankster though.
I know.
Jamie a prankster. You know what I mean? But that nigga sprayed some crazy string in my face, and I slipped down the steps. Yo, we can tell stories all day, bro. We can tell stories all day, but Jamie, man, when I say is one of the most humble people ever, and Jamie is like Rob. After he performed, after he signed everything, his downtime, he trying to find a gym to hoop at.
Yep. And see, that's a lot of the artists I deal with now, and you know they not into like if they gotta do a walkthrough at a club, we walking through and we probably stay about an hour or two and we gone.
And that's what I tell people, like, yo, nobody into going to the clubs no more. That's old.
And then not only that, bro. It's up to the security to like whether you ready to go or not. And if you feel something bad, it's time to go. Cause I done been in a couple of shootouts.
Yeah.
And it ain't fun.
Man.
It's not fun.
I'm gonna say this. I think if they would have followed Falant mindset, Falant would still be here today, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, because when he told Tip, yo, I'm ready to leave, bro. I can't do this shit. And they was like, wait. Then the shootout happened coming down the highway, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's because people feel that they could get you in the most vulnerable moment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he on the expressway, or I can follow this nigga home. Or, you know, I can find out when he walk in the mall. Stuff like that. But see me, I always carry 3 pistols on me. So if I don't get the one, I'm gonna get the all. If I don't get to my main one, I'm definitely getting the one.
So I guess that's where I got it from, being around you, huh?
I guess because I definitely got to get the one. And best believe if I get hit, I'd rather for your mama to wear black dress than mine.
Right. That's definitely.
And then I explain to the police later.
But that's what I tell people. If I got being what artists have you stayed with? What artists have you stayed with for a long period of time?
Sorry the Kid, Monica, Walker. I could say Derez because he be with Walker and Pacquiao.
Question: is Derez home yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know he had that situation out in College Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But you know, there's a few of them.
So are you going to work with Pacquiao for this next fight? Because if you are, I need a pass, bro. I need a pass.
I might.
I'm trying. And you owe me anyway. So yeah, I need a pass, man.
I got you.
I definitely need a pass, man, because I want to see this Earl Spence Pacquiao fight up front and center. I don't want to work. I want to sit there and be like, shit. That's how it be. You know what I mean? All the fights that I done been in, all the wars that we've been in together on the field and on the street. No, I want to sit and see 2 gladiators go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, and I like that picture in that background. I love that picture. That nigga
handsome. Man, look. I think they gonna try to bring the bodyguard awards back this year, man. I want to see all of y'all, man, because you know we done lost 3 bodyguards so far, man.
Yep.
And I
And
mean,
actually, not to cut you off, that picture you got in your background, I took that. I was with Sari. We was in North Carolina at the
CIAA, right?
Yeah. No.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, because that's the year that I was with Kales, and that's when we got and that's when Ashanti McGee tracked Kales down that year. I remember that shit.
Yep. So we had fun actually down there.
Man, I'm scared of Charlotte. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's some cities I'm scared of, man. I'm scared of Charlotte. I'm scared of Toronto, Canada. Man, yo, it's like, yo, the women is just responsive, bro. Like I never encountered nothing like that.
Yeah, for real.
You can just be chilling, and the response is like they don't give a fuck about your status or your prestige, and I just be like, damn, that's some shit.
Most of them women down there is independent,
right?
And they don't care. When you get yourself a queen and know she gonna have your back, there's nothing else you need, man.
Facts. Mission Squad Music LLC said, "What is important? What is the important questions to ask when interviewing a potential bodyguard?"
I mean, you can ask them anything. I mean, the potential question is you asking him what about his life? What you asking him basically about his life. You asking him, how long he's been doing it. A lot of people, they don't know what to ask a bodyguard. So it depends.
Is it good to do a background check on a bodyguard and to make sure that you ain't getting no rinky dink type situation?
Of course. I mean, these days, most of us know each other. So most of us done work together with us. I mean, I'm not going to work with a person that I know ain't going to have my back. I'm not going to work with a person that I see that is shiesty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of clubs. And I test a lot of people, like, far as me going in clubs. Because I always have my pistols on me. So if I know you let me in the club with my pistol, I know you done let 1,000 motherfuckers in there with theirs.
Right.
So why would I trust their security?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So there's a lot of people I do that with. And then, like I said again, there's a lot of us that's out there doing security for these celebrities. I done did Lucci. I done been Lucci, a couple of times. So there's a lot of people like us that work with each other, that know each other. Right. And I'm not gonna say no other security name, nobody's name, but there's a lot of us that we with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then a lot of us is like, you won't be able to tell who we are until you approach us.
Right. Or until you do some stupid shit around the artist. And
yeah.
Then right.
Yes. Because, I mean, like I said, doing the clubs and stuff, I'm tired of that. I done beat so many people up, and not to brag about it, but I mean, I'm gonna talk to you before I put my hands on you.
Right.
Because being security and bodyguarding, the first thing you need to know is good customer service skills. It's just like marketing yourself, and it's like, I mean, you got to learn how to talk to people. Right. Because if you give off negative energy, that's what you're gonna receive. The same thing is like a lot of people who say these police officers. All these police officers ain't bad. It's how you talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, I had pool sticks broke across my head, bro. Bottles, everything. You know what I mean? But I'm not just gonna pick a man out the crowd and just beat him up.
Right.
So is levels to being security, and it's different being security and enforcement.
Talk about it. Talk.
I mean,
Talk about it.
Being security. I mean, I understand you want to be security, do this, do that. You securing things. Being enforcement. What's enforcement? You enforcing the rules,
Right.
but you can't. It's to the point to where some people and is overbearing. You know what I'm saying?
So
And far as the enforcement part, is a certain level of aggression you have to take.
So let me ask you this. When you have females that you have rejected and they try to clown you because of your profession and you are in enforcement or security, what would you give? What advice would you give someone that's going through that?
You could, me personally, I wouldn't care, because for one, you're working. For two, you're getting paid. For three, that female is not taking care of you, and you don't have no dealings with them. Who's to say you will see them
Ever
30
again?
years from now? Yeah. So me, I wouldn't care, because I'm doing my job.
And that's what I tell people too. You know, some things people take too far, and when internet beefs become to the point where it affect your personal life, you have to be prepared for for anything. Like I'm gonna say the prime example. It's a certain group of people that harass my job. I got fired from my job. They harassed where I was staying at. I got fired from there. But they thought it was fun and games. Not knowing, like, what if I would have been in a mind state where that was all I had? And I would have retaliated and then came and then start shooting people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, they don't think about that. They don't think about it. And sometimes you have to put yourself in a situation to where you're the other person.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, some people just don't care, man. It's the way they was brought up, you know.
And then it's
until
like
it actually happens to them.
Right. And then when it come back to them, they cry wolf. Oh, they doing this to me. No, you started this. And since you started it, it's some people. See, like I tell my son, it's three type of people out here. It's starters, it's entertainers in the middle, and it's finishers. It's easy. It's easy as hell to jump on and start some shit. But it's hard as hell to continue the entertainment of the shit. And it's definitely hard as hell to jump off, because when you want to jump off, that person might not want you to jump off. He might enjoy beating the hell out you.
Yeah. And the sad part about it, like, and that's another thing, you know, I stopped doing security in clubs, because they'll try you before they try a regular pedestrian.
Because they feel like that they want to make an example, and then when you really dog walk their ass, then it's like, I want to go file charges. No.
Yeah.
And then when you file charges, go ahead.
And I used to do a lot of high school parties also. And a lot of high school parties, they used to try to fight us.
I'm not doing no more high school parties. It's to the point where I'm not doing no more high school football games. Especially after what we went through just recently, where somebody got shot and at an adult game, bro. Like, come on, nah, bro.
Yep.
No.
Yep. What it is, they making it bad for them.
Go ahead.
They're making it bad for the ones that do carry weapons and have a family to protect. Also, because they making it too easy for these people to get guns out here.
That part. That part.
So and I'm gonna protect my family to the fullest.
All day. All day. And like I tell people, if I feel like that I'm gonna lose something for mine, I'm gonna take yours first.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'm gonna take yours first. I deal with the consequences later. But if I feel like that I'm gonna lose out on mine, I'm gonna take yours first.
Yeah.
And the way that we were brought up, if we can't find the direct target, we get the next person to him.
Yep.
But that's just the way that we were raised. That's why when I tell people, like, yo, if you see people leaving Baltimore, a lot of people ain't leaving because they want to leave. A lot of people leaving because we don't want to deal with the bull crap, man. We don't want to deal with the bull crap that come with it. Mission Squad said, 2-part question. Is it common that bodyguards are required to sign NDAs? That's the first part. The second part is, what is... Oh, go ahead. Answer the first part first.
I mean, not really.
So it's not required to sign an NDA?
No.
Okay. The second part of it is, what is the typical time frame that a bodyguard will stay working with one client?
I mean, it depends. It depends on the client, because you could be with a client for 40 years and then get fired. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be with a client 4 hours and get fired. You know what I mean? So it's depending on the client, and depending on, like, again, that's when those social skills come in. That's when
I'm saying, person, how you react to a person, even though you don't think the client is looking at you. The client is looking at you, even if he partying or she partying.
Right.
The client is looking at you.
So basically, and the people and the guards that have the whole package, great communication skills, down to earth, on point, all that, they are the ones that keep working.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody asks, have you ever had to kill somebody before?
Almost.
Okay. People get this mixed understood. So let's go here. If you are subpoenaed by a grand jury, do that always mean that you're telling on the client?
That's your job. So no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's your job. So you're not telling.
Right.
But you take that oath, and being a bodyguard and doing security is like being a police officer. You take an oath in what you believe in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not snitching. Sometimes you have to cover up the truth.
Right. And that's another thing. A client got to know that they got to be able to trust you in obscene situations.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I will never. I will never go live on Austell Road. I will never go live on Austell Road.
Look, you want to put yourself in a predicament to where you and your client don't have to be in that predicament to where you got to appear in court or a grand jury. Because sometimes you could be with a client and they put you in a predicament to where you take the charge. I'm not taking no charge.
Right. So question. How you think, what, give me your overall opinion about the latest that came down on Lil Wayne today, about it's a great possibility that he's going to face 10 to the door.
Really, I haven't been looking at that, so I can't,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I don't go into it, I'm pretty sure He not deserving of it.
Right. And you know, and you know how I get. You know how I get. You know how I get.
Yeah,
yeah, you know how I get when they get out there on the
yeah.
road, and I'm just looking at it like people don't understand that because of certain political stances, you will become a target, and it will be spent like you are the bad person.
Yes, because you got to realize, all that guy money, he's already a target.
Right.
He's already a target. But the more flashy you are, that target gonna get bigger, 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 and the more hits you make, it's gonna get bigger, bigger, bigger. So by any means, you there, you target.
Right. Right. So, do y'all have any more questions for Jumbo? And you have anything coming up in this COVID season? Jumbo?
Man, I've been trying to take it easy, bro. I don't want to bring it home to the family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I damn sure don't want to be sick.
I did. No,
And
it ain't good.
I mean, Kyrie, he working on something. He just dropped that a little something. So he working on something.
Okay. Well, you know, I just can't wait to the time that all of us out on the road again, and everybody cross paths, be like, "Yo, what's up, yo?" That I think that's the most funnest time ever. That's the funnest time ever,
Yeah.
and especially when all the homeboys are with artists that's on the same ticket.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like I'm gonna be honest, just like I said and before, as far as Robert, I believe they're gonna drop all them other charges because he's gonna be acquitted of them other charges. I think they're gonna catch him on tax evasion, but they're gonna give him time served already.
Yeah, yeah. And it's absurd. I mean, come on. Leave that man alone. Let him continue making his music.
That's the problem. That tour was coming up. That for that King of R&B tour, they was working on it, and like I tell people, when folks seen that, they said, "Oh hell no!" You got R.
That's
Kelly.
crazy.
Yeah, you got R. Kelly as a headliner. You got Jamie Foxx. You got Tank, Genuine, Tyree. Then you got Trey Songz, and you got Chris Brown. Come the hell on! All on one
And
ticket?
see, that's too much
No.
sexual. That's too much. That's too
Huh?
much sexually explicit music. It is. It is. And that's
Yo.
how politics looking at it. That's how politics looking at it.
So you say it's too much
Yep.
sexual
Saying,
stuff?
yeah, that's just like saying, oh, I need a bunch of security because I got Gucci Man, Jeezy, Waka Flocka, goddamn J Kiss, Noriega, and all of them. Come on.
Nah, man, somebody gonna get hurt at that show. Somebody gonna get hurt at that.
That's what I'm saying.
But the King of R&B tour, I mean,
So I mean,
let's keep it real. The tickets would have been, I ain't gonna lie, I would have paid $150 for a nosebleed ticket for that.
I want to go to
huh?
I want to go to a J concert.
A who? A who concert?
Mary J.
I done seen too many of them,
Mary
man. I done seen too many. I seen too many of them. I'm gonna tell you what I was working on. No cap. I was working on for the Drew Hill reunion, and I think I talked to you about this. I was working on for the Drew Hill and reunion.
Yeah.
I was working on High Five and Soul for Real opening. Then have TGT in the middle. Have Jodeci.
Wow.
Have Jodeci semi-close. Have Jagged Edge come do that thing. Have 112 come do that thing. I talked to PK and Suave. I was working on getting the Ideal back together. But then to have the original Drew Hill, everybody. And you know, it's hard talking to Woody, man. It's hard because I was trying to convince Woody, like, nope.
Wow.
Not doing it. So it's like trying to put all this together, it would have been crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my still venture now. You know, I'm trying to maneuver some things, but as far as Robert, man, out there advocating for Robert and being the front man, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy because I'm taking hits from all over.
I already know.
Fake friends, fake people that say they with you, all that. Yeah, EJ PZ. I mean, it's just crazy. People that just want to get close to you to get information from you, like who does that? Are we adults or are we kids? So now I just
that's the same.
huh? What'd you say, Jumbo?
I said I deal with the same thing in security.
Right.
The same thing.
Right. But I don't nobody got no questions. Thank you for joining us, Jumbo. Man, we got to bring you back one time, man, where we somewhere together.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a clearer little conference.
Yeah, definitely, because Austell Road don't like you. Austell Road don't like you right now.
I got you, bro.
All right.
I know.
Bro. Definitely. For them hit you up later.
All right.
I'm gonna hit you up later. Well, there y'all go. Great live. That's what we doing from now on. We bringing the truth out so that way people can know what actually go on backstage with these artists. Well, look, keep God first in everything you do. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Elephants don't swat flies. You kill hate, drama, fake fallacies, rumors with love, truth, and honesty. So be someone important, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. I'm up out of here. Be someone important. Be yourself. Dana J. Gone, and I love each and every last one of y'all. Don't forget, come over on the Patreon. Come on over to Patreon. If you can't afford the $3, I don't know what to say. But if you can step up to the $25 joint, you get to see everything. If you come down to the $7 joint, which is the mid-level, you see mid of everything. So you see a little bit more than a 3 and a lot more under the 25. For the $3 joint, you see none of the 25 level and just a tad bit of the $7 level. All right? Go in over to Patreon and look me up, Official Dana J. Love every last one of y'all. Thank y'all. Interviews coming next one Wednesday with Big Six. All right. Peace.